What do you need?
Snargath was slain, but he went down the way he wanted.
Isaiah, stop. Listen or you're gonna sit.
We were
Then listen, leave Daddy
performing
alone.
a small raid upon the castle to try to find a weak spot. It wasn't the first one we did. We did a couple others before, but he was getting restless and he wanted to join. It wasn't his first raid either. But we did a small strike onto a patrol, which actually left a side door of the castle open. So we pressed it. And we made it a little ways into the castle.
What?
And we came to this small auditorium-like room. And once we got in there, we realized it was a trap. They were luring us. There was Snargath, myself, and I think 3 others. Myself and another knight were the only ones who made it out alive. Only thanks to Snargath. When we got into the room, one knight was immediately slain in the beginning of the surprise attack. There had to be at least 30 of those Hellhound Knights that surrounded us. And we already fought a few before this, so we weren't fresh. I dare say I'm pretty sure he took on at least 15 by himself. I don't know how, but he became the monster we needed him to be at the moment, at least. And I could see the gleam in his eye as the battle started. But the bad thing about trolls are fire's their weakness, and these werehellhounds, they breathe it. 5 of them at the same time torched him. He couldn't heal himself anymore. And mid-breath, he chopped 2 of their heads off at the same time. It was very gory, but he seemed to be having fun. He kept hacking. He kept cleaving. We were all doing that, but me and my other companions were trying to bore a hole out. Until I realized which direction he was going. We were on the first floor. He wasn't cleaving away to the hallway we were just coming through. He was cleaving to the window. A great size window, about half of the wall. The hellhounds had struck his arm, one of his I think his left arm enough. He had to drop his axe. Ooh, he was not happy about that. Not one bit. He grabbed one of the knights and chucked him at the window. And that knight just went right through. We now had a giant hole in the wall we could leap through. The Hellhound Knights saw that, regrouped at that wall. Oh, Snargath charged. Still hacking and cleaving, making his way through. I think in that bout, he did lose the entire left arm.
Mama, I know where my bunny is.
But he carved a hole.
No, that goes in until tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he yelled at us to go.
Out of there.
He'll hold him back.
Play vampires and zombies.
I didn't like it, but he insisted. So, myself and my two other knights ran. One didn't make it quite to the window as those hounds jumped on him. Caught him with a breath attack that stunned him long enough that they could get on him and kill him. Alexander over there and I were the only two who made it through the window or made it able to book it out of the castle area. We looked back as we were running and saw Snargath just... The only way I could describe it is rip and tear. We were about a block or two away and we were hiding behind a building. And they eviscerated his body. They chopped all his limbs off so he couldn't fight anymore and just torched him till there was nothing left. But when I looked back, there was only 2 hellhounds left. So we went in surrounded by like 30 of them.
Honey, we don't see what the love bag was.
I know I only took out 3. I think my knights and I only, in a total, took out 10 maybe. I don't see anything falling, so.
Okay.
I think he would be proud of the death he had. I'm pretty sure that's the only way a cave troll wants to go. Except for it was death by fire at the end. But enough of my sorrowful retelling. Did you get the key?